So first of all, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. So this is our first session. We'll discuss about the some introduction about the BTP. During the demo, we already discussed about the what is BTP, right? It's a technology platform as a service. BTP is a platform as a service here. Platform, so as a service here. So the BTP, you know, right? There is a cloud concept in the cloud terminology. In the cloud terminology, we have the platform as a concept like SaaS and PaaS and IaaS. They are the concepts, right? Similarly, so same the terminology. First of all, you should understand the terminology here, right? So in 2021, as well, we discussed this one in Jan 2021. SAP rebranded their product. SAP introduced a unique and a powerful solution is called the a business technology platform. It is a technical foundation for SAP entire ecosystems and it's plays the very critical role for the customers and partners, right? So here, so BTP, the existing customers or new customers, they want to build the solutions, SAP solutions or cloud solutions they want to build it, then they can use the BTP. BTP one-stop shop for all your need, whatever you required under one umbrella. You have the all the services, all the solutions that are brought under one umbrella here, right? So this SAP is providing list of their services and solutions under one umbrella. One umbrella means here, if you go, there is a SAP Discovery Center. We can find out the all the list of services and everything under all the list of services, everything here under one umbrella. Like here, SAP the Discovery Center. In the Discovery Center, here we can find out the all the list of services solutions, whatever we discussed, right? So everything they have listed here, right? BTP services and solutions here, right? You can go to the services here. All the services, there are currently 89 services here. In that, they are going to introduce the new one. This may be increased. So, yes. So these are the service above environment. So agent. So there are a lot of services here. You can see it here. These all are the custom domain. So content agents, there are the lot of so Adobe and there are the identity provisioning services here. So lot of services, print services, lot of services they are providing to the customers. So these all the services. So BTP is a portfolio of the all SAP solutions and services. These all are the services, some are the solutions that are so that are brought under one umbrella that is called the BTP, right? So these services, whatever these services, so these solutions can help the company to build a new cloud solutions or the extend their SAP's landscape to the cloud so they can use the this related services and everything here, right? So BTP is a bundle of many services here. Some of the services can be used for the innovations, developments, right? So see here. Here they have listed, right? Development perspective, like innovations, data analytics, right? So there are the integrations. Some of the services are like AI, artificial intelligence related services here, right? So there are the many services they have introduced it here, right? So it contains the so all the services there we can see it here in the discovery center. In the discovery center, we can see it here, right? Here we can also see the what is the you can see the services here. It's a free tier. Free tier means it's a free up to there is a limitations, but also the service is a paid one also it is available here. The paid services also it's available here, right? So up to some limitations. Free means it's a free, but there is a limitations, but paid services also it is available. So there is a calculator option, there is a pricing option. If you go to the here, so there we can see the what is the pricing for this tenants, the AI core. So what is the per monthly, how much you can use it, we can estimate it, we can get the estimations here. So this services is available in the what is the service plans and what are the regions it is available here. So then we can get the estimations here, right? So but here we can find out. So before the customer wants to go for use this service, we can do the pricing estimation, the pricing budget estimation also. We can do that one. What are the list of services they are doing? Then you can add these services to the calculator. So then estimator there we can find out the in which region this is going to be how much cost for monthly, yearly. So like that we can find out the all the information here, right? So normally, sir, where can I get these services here? This is only one place? No. SAP will provide the all the list of services and solutions under BTP cockpit. There is a BTP cockpit. So that is called the BTP cockpit here. In the BTP cockpit, all the services and everything you will get here, right? In the form of global account, there are the types of accounts are there, account models. There are the types of account models are there here. So they will provide the all the services into the global account here. So global account here. So SAP BTP provides they are the different types of global account here. They will provide the different types of global account here. One is the enterprise account and trial account here. Enterprise accounts and trial account here, right? So there are the two types of account models we have here. Two types of account models here. One is the trial account. One is the trial account. Second one is the enterprise account here. Enterprise account here. Trial account and enterprise account. So these trial accounts are and enterprise accounts, this is comes under the global account. This is comes under the global account, which will come from the SAP, right? So SAP based upon our subscription, you will get this trial accounts and global accounts from the SAP. Okay. So here the trial accounts are the some limitations we have. The trial accounts are the some limitations, which means trial accounts are only trial accounts are only 90 days limitation period. Only limited services you will get here. Limited services. Trial accounts are free. No need to pay any amount here, right? Limited services. It's a free account. Only 90 days license limit you have. After that, your account will be deleted. Your account will be deactivated of this trial accounts here, free accounts, the trial accounts here. That is the main thing here. So anytime the trial accounts you can cancel, you can delete whatever you want, you can delete trial global account here, right? So what is global account means? Global account it will come like a from SAP based upon the your subscription. Based upon the subscription, you will get the account from the SAP. Go based upon the account, based upon the your subscription, you will get the account from the SAP. So global account is like a one URL, one web-based URL. So using that URL, we have to manage the all the accounts like this. So suppose like this is the one of the global account, right? This is the global account. This global account you will get from SAP. This global account you will get from SAP here. So BTP, it's a cloud-based product. So which means it's a platform as a service. So SAP will provide the one URL to you, right? One global account to you. Using this global account, you have to manage the all your accounts and everything. You have to manage using this global account and everything here, right? So the global account here, this global account has two types here. One is the trial account and second one is the enterprise account here. The trial account has the limitations here. The trial account has the limitations here. Only the trial accounts, that is the free for 90 days only. The services provided in the trial accounts are restricted to use some resources. Means it's not fully, only some restrictions are there. Only limited limitations. I can say limitations here, right? You cannot use fully. There is a limitations are there with respect to the limitations like memory and the regions. So some limitations are there here, right? The trial accounts are intended for personal training, personal exploration only, not for the business accounts, just for testing, learning purpose, some POCs purpose, we can use the trial accounts here, not for non-productive testing and so some different testing purpose here, right? So trial accounts, we can some POCs, some testing, some trainings, some learnings, we can do that one, the trial accounts, but it must not be used for the production use or development purpose here. Here, you are not permitted to use the trial accounts in any productive and commercial manner. That is the restrictions we have to use the trial accounts here. Okay, the trial accounts here. So the trial accounts. So you will get the trial in the SAP Discovery Center. You will get the, it's a kind of a trial account, free trial, something like that. You can see the some things here, right? So here the 90 days period you will get, right, but 90 days period also is divided into the, normally the trial accounts are only limited to the 90 days. This 90 days period is divided in two intervals here, right? So which means, so it's automatically, if you sign into the trial account regularly, if you are signing in, your intervals are divided into the up to 30 days here, right? So then the trial account, this 90 days trial period is divided into the 1 to 30 days you need to log in. Okay. After that, it will auto extended at any time. If you log in, auto extended to another. So another, so overall another 60 days, means overall 90 days trial is finished here. It will be extended here, auto extended here at any time. So 0 to 30 days, 1 to 30 days, day 1 to day 30 days, any one time you need to log in, then auto extended to, so 90 days here, auto extended to 90 days here, right? Once the trial period, trial account is finished here, then your account will be deactivated. Whatever the services are running in the systems, that will be deleted, deactivated here. If you don't sign in the trial account for first 30 days, then your account will be suspended. Then all the suspended account will be deleted and you won't able to use the applications or services here. Here we won't able to use the all our services. Whatever the services you used this for 30 days, then those services you cannot able to use it here. So after the 90 days license is completed, your trial account is automatically deleted here. But if you want to proactively delete your trial account, you can delete it. You can delete the trial accounts manually also. We can delete the trial account. There is an option we will get in the BTP accounts and everything here. So these are the some limitations for the trial accounts. They are the some limitations for the trial accounts we have here, right? There are the some limitations we have for the trial accounts. So when it comes to the enterprise accounts, right? When it comes to the enterprise accounts here, enterprise accounts are usually associated with the SAP customer and partner contracts. Partner, as per the contract, even these are the enterprise accounts are the real accounts which we can use for the business. Usually associated with the SAP customer and partner contract here, right? That is the main thing here. It is also possible to create an enterprise account for the personal things, personal testing purpose. We can also use the enterprise account. That is possible, right? So they are the types of account, BTP account models here. So global account, in the global account, which you will get based upon the contract, you will get the global account from SAP. In the global account, you will get the list of services, whatever the services we have in the discovery center, all the services you will get in the global account here, right? In case of it is the trial account you got, trial global account you got from SAP, then there are some limitations you have. In case of enterprise account, the real account, there is a licensing model for the enterprise account here. There is a licensing model for the enterprise account we have here. So what is the licensing model for the enterprise account we have here, right? So enterprise account, it's a platform as a service, as you know. Here, the pricing model, this commercial mode, enterprise accounts are so divided into the divided into the two types of licensing model here, two types of commercial models here. So one is the subscription model. This licensing model only applicable for the enterprise accounts only. This licensing model enterprise applicable for the only enterprise account here, licensing models here. So one is the subscription based model here. One is the subscription model. The second one is the consumption based model here. Consumption model. One is the subscription. Second one is the consumption model here. So this is for only for the enterprise account here. This is only for the enterprise accounts. Why? Because the trial accounts are free. There is no licensing model for the trial accounts. So the licensing model only for available for the enterprise accounts only here. So that's why the subscription model. Subscription model means what? So it's a we have to pay at fixed cost here. Pay at if you subscribe the if you take the subscription based model, it's a pay at fixed cost, only fixed cost. Then then pay in advance. When the contract starts, we have to pay in advance here. We have to pay in advance. We have to pay it here, right? This is the one of the thing here. So the contract period is here usually 1 to 3 years only. This one, the subscription model, 1 to 3 years only here. The pay, you have to pay the amount whether you use it or not. You have to pay for amount here. That is the main thing. That is for sure, right? So suppose I paid fixed cost means if I go a little bit more. Suppose in the BTP you have the 89, 90 plus services are available here in the discovery center. In that 90 services, I want to use only 5 services like A, B, C, D, E. Okay, 5 services I want to use it here, right? So then you have to pay it fixed cost. These 5 services you need to pay it fixed cost. That is in the advance you have to pay it. But so you have to pay whether you paid for the 5 services. At the end of the day, you come and you say to SAP, so I have not used the D and E services. I have not used it. Then so please refund my amount. Then that's not possible. Why? Because pay whether you use it or not in the terms and conditions. We have to pay for that one, right? Whether you use it or not, you taken the subscription, fixed services you have taken, you have to pay it fixed cost. There is no discount. You have to pay in advance. That is the usually the contract term is 1 to 3 years. Pay whether you use it or not, you have to pay for that one. This is the pay subscription based model. So tomorrow, suppose if you want to take the some F service that is required for your business, then you have so the additional services you have to pay with the extra cost here, right? Subscription to the individual services sometimes ending up the paying the more money. Subscription model also offers packages to the related services, but when you take the additional services additionally, then you have to pay with more money here. Why? Because here fixed cost, you will not get any discount here, right? And also if any new service you want to take it out that is not available, you need to contact SAP. SAP will assign to your account. Then that time you need to take it out here. There is a procedures. So which means subscription means only subscribed services you are free to use it here. If any additional services you need to require, then you need to take so you need to contact SAP. SAP will assign this one and you need to pay for amount for that one, right? This is got subscription based model here. So normally the customers who knows the who do you want to so you like small business customers, small business related things, they will go for the consumption based, sorry, subscription based model here, right? Subscription based model here. So consumption based model. There are the consumption also based upon the consumption only you need to pay it, not for the list of services, how much services you are taking, not the services wise. Just based upon the consumption based model, based upon the consumption based also, SAP released the some one licensing model here. In the consumption based model, you have the two plans, two flavors are available here. Two flavors are available here in the consumption based. One is the CPEA, Cloud Platform Enterprise Agreement, CPEA. So that is called the CPEA model. The second one as the pay as you go model. Pay as you go model here. There are the two types of in the consumption based model. We have the two types here. CPEA and pay as you go model here. So both the consumption based model is the aim is you have to when you use it, pay when you use it. That's it. You are not using, so in the subscription based model, whether you use it or not, you have to pay for amount. But here, when you are using, then only you can pay it here. It provides the complete flexibility to the all the services based upon the services, whatever the services we have in the discovery center, 89 or 90 services, everything are available in the consumption based model here. Anytime you can activate and deactivate the services here. Anytime you can activate and deactivate the server. Any point of time you can do that one here, right? So that is the main thing here, consumption based model here, right? So that is the, so activate and deactivate the services any point in time here, right? So that is the consumption based model here. But here also you can see pay as you go and CPEA here. So what is the mean here, pay as you go? So there is no upfront investment here. Pay only when you use it here. So pay only when you use. So no need to pay when you are not using here. No discount, no volume based discount here. No volume based discount. Then no annual commitments and everything here, right? Monthly balance sheet, you will get it out there. So you need to pay the amount here. There you need to pay the amount for the pay as you go model for the SAP here. Pay only when you use it here. So you have the hundreds of services are available from SAP. You are only using the one two services. In the one two also only one you used it here. Then you need to pay for one only. How much you are covered, because it's a consumption based model. It's a consumption based model here. So there is no upfront investment. Pay only when you use it here. No volume based discount. No volume commitments are available in the this pay as you go. So most of the customers will go for the pay as you go model. Why? Because here you have to pay when you use it. When you are not using, you don't need to pay it. Pay as you go model, right? CPA means it's a prepaid investment in the form of cloud credits here. Maybe larger customers, larger enterprise or large enterprises, they will go for the CPEA, right? Why? Because here you will get the discounts, volume based discounts, you will get it, a lot of discounts you will get. So either subscription based model or pay as you go, you will not get any discount here. But CPEA, you will get the discounts. So annual discounts, there is annual commitment of services here. So monthly it will detect the, it will directly detect from your cloud credits. So when you pay to SAP, they will give you the some cloud credits. The cloud credits we can top up anytime. You will get the discounts, right? There is a annual commitment of services are here. There is a annual commitment of services in the CPEA here, annual commitment of services here. You can top up the cloud credits anytime here. There is a discounts, all those things you will get. But here, monthly balance, you will get it out. So we have to pay monthly wise, we have to pay it here, right? But this is the directly they will deduct from your cloud credits in the form of cloud credits. So you no need to worry about the whether your service is going to stop it. Means larger companies they will go for the this one. So small companies who are doing the POC, they can go for the pay as you go model. Tomorrow at any time they want to upgrade to the CPA, they can easily they can move to the pay-as-you-go model to CPA, CPA to pay-as-you-go model. So they can come to this they can change it here. That's available. That's possibilities are available here, right? So these pricing options are available. The pricing options you can see it here. The pricing options we can see it in the discovery center, how much they are paying and everything here, right? So in the consumption based model, organizations receive the access to the all the current and future services that are eligible for this model. Everything you can get it out here. You have complete flexibility when to use that service. If you are not using, you can deactivate the service, you can activate the service, we can switch between the services as your business requires. So everything you will get the complete flexibility regarding this consumption based model, right? The commercial models regarding this one, you will get the complete flexibility here, right? So subscription based model, it's only for your organization subscribes only the limited services, but you can use it. Whether you use it or not, you have to pay for amount. That is the fixed cost here, right? That is the fixed cost here. So this licensing model, they will provide you based upon the your contract with the company. Based upon the contract with the company, they will provide the licensing, means which licensing you are going to take it out. Based on that, they will provide the list of services to you to use it here, right? Either consumption based model, either subscription based model. So they will provide you the one BTP global account to you. Like this, they will provide the one BTP cockpit to you. In the cockpit, you will get the global account like this here, right? Here you need to create the accounts. Only SAP is responsible to create only accounts here. So only global account they will provide to you. Inside of the global account, they will create the sub accounts and everything here. So if we talk about the SAP, the BTP, the accounts architecture. So this is the global account which will be provided by the SAP here. Under this, we need to create the sub accounts based upon the our on-premises landscape and three systems landscape. You can create the sub accounts here, right? So global accounts, this is the global account which you will get from SAP, right? Based on that, you have to create the sub accounts here. You have to create the sub accounts here. You have to create the sub accounts from SAP here, right? So then this is your on-premises landscape. In the on-premises landscape here, you have the so SAP systems are hosted on here, right? Your SAP development, SAP quality, your SAP production systems are hosted on here, right? So here, this is the SAP landscape here. Then, so global account to sub account, there is a connectivity. Using the global account, we can create the all the sub accounts and everything. We can create it here. But sub account, the sub account, we have to integrate into the our SAP systems here. The sub account, we have to integrate into the our SAP systems here. So these sub accounts are directly we cannot integrate it here. Here we need to install the cloud connectors. We need to install the cloud connectors here, right? This is the cloud connectors here. So this way cloud connectors comes into the picture here. Why? Because the cloud accounts will not directly talk to the cloud accounts will not directly talk to the cloud accounts will not directly talk to the our SAP systems here. Why? Because this is in the public network. Our customer network is in the private network. Public and private both are in the different. It's a public to public. Then you need no need cloud connectors concept here. Our customer network, our customer systems are in the private network. Normally, when you are logged into our systems, we have to connect to the VPN and some other remote desktop server. There we need to use it, right? So similarly, here also, when you're connecting to the, so this is the cloud accounts or the public accounts. So then you can, this public accounts, then this, if you want to connect this public to the private, in between, you need the cloud connectors here. So without cloud connectors, you cannot connect it here. SAP cloud connectors are required here. With this cloud connector, we can only integrate the systems into the backend systems. We can integrate it here. So this is the overall the architecture of the our accounts here. How the global account, this global account will be provided by the SAP here. This global account has the licensing types here. There are the two licensing types. We have the global account here, right? So in that global account, we have the trial account we have and enterprise account here. Enterprise account has the licensing model. Trial accounts, there is no licensing model here. But both you will get, both the either enterprise account, trial accounts, you will get the one global account you will get from SAP. One global account you will get from SAP here. So this global account is the realization of contract with you or your company has made with the SAP here. So global account is managed, used to, why we are created the, why we have global account is managed to create the sub accounts are the our business accounts. Sub accounts are the our business accounts here, where we do the actual business, where we do the actual solutions, where we do the actual testing and everything here. Global accounts are only used to manage the sub accounts, the users, user management, and entitlements, quotas, plans, everything we can manage it here. That's it. But so you receive the entitlements and quotas to use the platform in the as per the global account only here. Then using this global account, you can distribute the services to the among the sub accounts. You can distribute it here, right? But so the licensing model based upon the licensing model, as I mentioned here, all the list of the 90 or 80 services you will come to the global account here. From here, you need to distribute to the your sub accounts. Means global accounts are only, it's kind of a it's kind of a system DB in the HANA database level. It kind of a system DB. Using the system DB, how can we manage the all the tenants? And if you want to delete, if you want to stop, if you, so anything we can do it from the global account only, right? System DB only here, right? Just only global accounts are, so global accounts are region and environment independent. There is no regions for the global account. There is no environment independent for the global account here, right? Only sub accounts are the region dependent environments. We can choose it here. It's specific only one region. We have to choose it for the each sub account. We have to choose it. When you are creating the sub account, you will come to know how to create the sub accounts. So the licensing, then how to assign the services from the global account to sub account, how to manage the sub accounts from the global account, then what are the conditions will apply when creating the sub account, that and all the things will discuss here, right? So global accounts are realization of contract with you or your company that made at the SAP here. So the global accounts only to manage the sub accounts, to manage the services, to manage the account structure and everything, we will use the global account only. But global accounts are not the business accounts here. Global accounts are not the business accounts here. Okay. That is the global accounts. Okay. So global accounts has two types here: free account, trial accounts, and enterprise accounts. So here we can work on the trial account, but the screens are same, the services are same. Only thing is limitations. And enterprise accounts, there is no limitations. You can use it, but trial accounts, we have the limitations here, right? BTP provides different types of global accounts. One is the enterprise and trial accounts here. We can choose the pricing and conditions of the usage of the services and available based upon the account models and everything here. Either trial account, there is a separate resourcing limitations, and enterprise accounts also there is separate license limitations. But trial accounts are trial accounts only. Why? Because it's only 90 days license period only, the trial accounts. Okay, got it? So that is what the the limitations for the accounts here. So that is the licensing model of the BTP accounts. Then trial accounts. The trial accounts are the non-commercial time limited here. So there is a time limited we have here. It's only 90 days of the services we can use it here. So then the subscription consumption based model. So everything we can use it. So only global account SAP will provide it to you based upon the global account SAP will provide to you based upon the your contract. Either it's a trial account or enterprise account. Based upon the licensing model, SAP will provide the one global account to you. In that global account, you need to create the sub accounts, and the inside of the sub accounts, you need to start using the BTP related services, all the services and everything we can use it here. Okay, that is the account structure we have. Okay, so any questions, anyone?
Hi. So you said global account does not have any region, and another point you said about global account.
Yeah, it's a region independent and environment independent here. There are the two concepts here. There are the four types of environments we will get it out to install the one service in your sub account. So in the sub account level, in the upcoming we will discuss. So to install the any service, if you want to choose any service in your sub account level, the environment must be active, same like it's a, so they will provide the hardware. On top of hardware we have to use the operating system, then we will install the service, right? So then same as like global account we can create it, but on top of a global account we need to create the environment, one base environment we have to create it here. Then on top of that one we can subscribe the our services. So the environments. So global accounts, we don't have any environments. There is no environment independent. Only sub accounts are the environment dependent and region dependent here.
Okay. And if we subscribe for one service, so that service may be having the security aspect and admin aspect, right? Configuration side. So everything, the license includes everything.
Yeah, everything. That regards regardless of the consumption. The service you are using, the consumption means how many calls you are using. So how many calls? Calls means HTTP calls you are using, how many API calls you are using. So how much memory you are using. So that consumption, based upon that consumption, they will charge it.
Okay.
It's not
This
the
any of the sub accounts can be called as a tenant, or
yeah
we cannot
tenants.
call
Yeah.
it as a tenant.
Yeah, in our layman language, in SAP language, this is a this is kind of a system DB, this kind of a tenants. Sub accounts, there is a one more name is called the tenants.
Okay. So our cloud connector will connect one SAP system with one cloud tenant.
Multiple. Maybe
Mul-
if you don't have the multiple cloud connectors, then so we can integrate the multiple SAP systems into the here. That is also possible. That how we want to like make the our account to our landscape. That is our wish. So we have to make it how we want to decide. Otherwise, all the non-production systems into one cloud connector, production separate cloud connector. So that how we want to define. That is our landscape. Like we have to define our landscape.
Okay.
But
So
at
if
any time it will work. So all the sub accounts we can connect to the one cloud connector or separate cloud connector. So all the SAP systems into the one. That is our wish.
okay, if our customer is not on premise, if they are already on the Rise environment, then they can directly connect to the sub accounts, or how
Yeah,
they.
if they are on the, already in the rise, but that is in the private. It's already in the private. So it's in the why, because this is the public, right? So your rise also is in the public. Then they no need to suppose like your rise also in the public, so then they no need cloud connectors. In the rise it's a public, sorry, private. In the rise also it's a private networks and everything. That time definitely it should be, it's in the private network. Then definitely the customer network in the rise also it's in the private network, definitely we should use the cloud connectors.
Mhm. Even though they are hosted on AWS or in anywhere,
Yes, yes,
it
yes,
is
yes.
required.
AWS also we will use our private domain and private networks, right?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's in the customer network. Customer network is the private network. So then definitely we need a cloud connector on the customer network only. That again we have to install the cloud connector in the customer network only. So there we need to do these configurations.
One cloud connector will behave as a main or sub. Sorry.
Yeah, that is we can define as a cloud connector as a main account, master, slave, so shadow, like that also we can configure it.
Okay, for example, if we create one cloud connector for all SAP systems, how it behaves in development system and quality
That is
system.
your wish, how we want to define it. But cloud connector will accept all the connections, all the non-productions like development, quality, regression, UAT, all those things you can connect to the one cloud connector. Then production systems we can separate it. So that is also like that also we can do it. But as a best practices, so for each environment we can create the one cloud connectors. Otherwise, so two cloud connectors in a landscape. One is for the non-production systems, one is the production systems. This way we can differentiate it. So SAP will
There
not tell
is
you like
no
one for
cost.
you can use it for. That is how we want to use it here. How we are creating, how we are installing our on-premises SAP systems, right? Similar way, you can use the cloud connectors as well.
There is no cost involvement in this cloud connector,
Cloud
correct?
connector is in you are going to deploy. It's a free service. It's a small free service which you have to install on your premises only.
Yes. And
It
we
is
can
it's
download the
not in the
software
part
from
of the
ServiceNow.
BTP. It's not part of the BTP services. There is no cost. It's part of the your on-premises landscape.
We can download the software from ServiceNow, right?
No, it's outside of the service market. There is a free tools are available, SAP development tools. So there we can download it.
The cloud connector.
Yes.
So you are covered this cloud connector parts also, right? In
Yeah,
that.
we will cover it. First global
Mm,
account, then sub accounts and cloud connectors and SAP system integrations. Then we'll take the service. It's in another our classes for future classes.
okay.
And this sub account, if we subscribe as pay as we go, so that can be used for development system quality
Yes.
and production.
Yeah,
Any
sub accounts we will not do the subscription from SAP. Sub accounts we have to create it. Only the global accounts are the licensing model we have. Licensing model only we have the global accounts, not for the sub accounts. Sub accounts SAP will not provide to you. This structure we have to create it here. This part, this below part we have to create. Only they will provide the one URL and with this URL they will provide the one global account to you. So that's it. Then you have to create the one sub account or you have to create the multiple sub accounts. One sub account is for the development, one sub account for quality. That you have to decide it and you need to present to the customer. Say that this is our account structure. We are going to do that one. So like that we have to present to the customer. If the customer is okay, like that we have to create the account, sub accounts and like this.
So in the second model, correct, consumption model, CPEA, you said the
Cloud
contract
credits.
is it
You
like
will get the annual based commitments here, annual year based commitments here. So you no need to pay it. It will auto deduct from the your cloud credits. Cloud credits. When you are taking the CPA, when you pay some amount that time, so that time the SAP will provide the some cloud credits. Credits option they will get it out. So automatically they deduct from the cloud credits in this model. But here we have to monthly balance sheet, you will get it out. Either you need to pay it. This pay as you go model.
okay? So if in case of customer has to choose CPA and the second one pay as you go, based on the subscriptions or the license which he is using, he can go ahead with CPA,
Yeah,
correct? In case of
yeah,
a longer.
yes, yes. Okay.